Being a CA has been one huge value contributor.
The most valuable lesson that I've learned in life is that we are all different and we all have our different paths in life.
When I was growing up, I always had conversations with my parents. They always spoke fondly of the people that in the profession had many choices. They were fortunate enough to do what they loved, what they found passion in, and that's something that really drove me.
When you're a CA, it opens a lot of platforms. People give you an opportunity to present yourself. So the moment you say, I'm a CA, then you're like, okay, how can we help you?
When I was growing up, I actually wanted to be a professional dancer.
Yeah, there is other dreams and goals that I want to achieve. I want to complete my MBA in the next year, and I would want to become an executive of a big company.
I think the biggest piece of knowledge that I can impart on any young CA is that trust the timing of your life and believe in the value of your qualification.
I'm proof that if you really want to do something, you can make it. And one of the things I learned actually in school already, one of my teachers told us that input equals output. And that is true. If you put in what you deserve, you will get out what you deserve.
Once you become a CASA, the world is literally your oyster. You can go into whichever business, whichever industry within finance or outside of finance that you want to. I mean, CASA is not a job title, it's a designation.
I would like to achieve the dream of transforming the education sector, especially the basic education, because currently the basic education does not equip our learners from the previously disadvantaged with the necessary skills to be ready for tertiary and also to start their own business and be their own boss.
There is a saying that I've actually learned from Prof. Tuli Maransala that says your integrity costs nothing, but when you lose it, you lose everything. And I think we often go through life in this high-paced environment, forgetting about the things that really matters in business and in our personal lives. So just sticking to your integrity and making sure that nothing trumps that, then we'll be fine in life.
The single greatest lesson I've learned throughout my career is perseverance. To work through difficult times and difficult challenges and keep going until you get the result that you're looking for.
So the goals that I would like to achieve is to reach a point in my practice where I have multiple professionals working for me, and also I would like to empower other people to achieve their goals.
What would it mean for me to win the Top-35 Under-35? I think it would give me some validation that way back when I made the choice to become a CA, it was the right choice. It opened up opportunities and gave me great business opportunities to follow.
When I grew up, I wanted to be a property flipper. I wanted to renovate and own a number of properties and be able to turn them around and realize the cash value from my hard DIY work.
I'm a CASA, but I'm actually a natural entrepreneur. So I have 3 businesses. I've got a hockey shop, a hockey brand, and a hockey coaching business, all involved with hockey.
One of the greatest highlights of being the president of the African Women's Movement is seeing all those women that come through our doors being empowered, particularly the latest project we've embarked on where we took 27 women to Rwanda on a women's learning expedition.
I think as a CA the most valuable lesson that I've learned was the lesson of how to deal with people from different environments. I think going through the auditing profession you learn to deal with and liaise with people from different environments, different backgrounds, different sort of education levels, and that has been meaningful for me in growing a business, because a business is effectively about people, and if you understand and can manage people, it means that you could be successful going forward in life.
The most valuable lesson that I've learned is taking advantage of every opportunity, especially at the article stage.
you don't know how lucky you are to interact with leaders of the business world at that stage.
I didn't always know that I wanted to be a CA. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a musician or a concert pianist. But I've learned through my journey in becoming a CASA that music and numbers complement each other in more ways than you'd expect.
One of the greatest achievements has been my ability to maintain a work-life balance while I had to step up as a donor for my son to transplant a portion of my liver to save his life. And today he's quite healthy and striving.
If I had to describe myself as a person, I'd say that I'm a proud Zulu girl from Umlazi. I am enjoying every minute of this journey that is called life, and that's how I go through every day.
I think the one utmost ethical dilemma that CAs meet on a day-to-day basis is doing the right thing even when no one is watching, and even if it means they need to forego some benefit.
The CA qualification has helped me in assessing the key important characteristics in order to become a extremely good tax advisor. Not only do we look at the transaction, we really look into it in detail and make sure that we are 100% correct, that we've got all the aspects covered. And I think that the CA qualification, starting right from undergraduate studies, has helped me to develop that analytical processing, just to make sure that we have taken everything and made sure that everything is 100% correct.
I connect young people to opportunities, especially those from disadvantaged backgrounds. Using the skills I have learned as a CA, I help attract funding, I help get them scholarships abroad, and these are focused on young people who don't know where opportunities come from.
For me personally, the CA qualification provided me with the opportunity to become a lecturer and to assist students in becoming CA. So for me personally, I feel that is where I could make the biggest impact in developing and training of the young, brilliant minds in becoming CAs.
I'm happy and I'm proud of what I do. You know, the West Coast One project is an incredible project. We continuously either meet or exceed key KPIs, ranging from health and safety to investor returns. Biggest ethical dilemmas as CAs we face is that you're expected to still be normal and understand people in your environment. You're expected to socialize with everyone within your environment, but at the same time you're expected to be the conscious that they are not being every day.
Changes and disruption in my business world, one of the largest factors I would say is the reducing middle class, and which is leading to a different target product in the market, which is what we're seeking to supply.
My main highlight is the appointment as an associate professor at the University of South Africa, coupled with being the chair of Department of Financial Intelligence at my age.
I was really inspired by my entrepreneurial energy to really become a CA. I started my first business when I was about 14 years old with an amount of money of 70 rands, and I really thought that to myself, if I'm going to go for a career and if I'm going to go to university, then I might as well find something that is closely aligned to business. So the CA profession for me was definitely the profession that I wanted to be in.
Some of my best career highlights or achievements were around bringing the JDA to a clean audit status. So when I had started at the JDA, we were bordering on basically a qualified, unqualified audit. And I think through hard work and dedication from a good collective within the JDA, we've managed to bring ourselves to a successful clean audit status. And we've been able to achieve a clean audit status for the last 3 financial years now.
Some might say a serial entrepreneur, some might say crazy. I've recently qualified as a medical doctor, and now I'm a medical intern at George Hospital. So it's been quite a shift from your traditional accounting roots to a doctor, a clinical doctor now working with patients.
So growing up, I always wanted to be a doctor to start with, and then I was too scared of needles, and I realized I wouldn't enjoy that. And then I wanted to be a lawyer, and then I looked at that and I said, no, actually I want to be a history professor. And then I just fell in love with numbers, and I was really good with arithmetic and accounting at school, and then I sort of followed a family path and became a chartered accountant, and now deal with tax as my profession.